Clark, the Iowa native, is returning to her old home court this spring. The Indiana Fever just announced it's adding a preseason game to be played at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City. Clark and her fellow Fever players will be facing off against the Brazilian national team.
So I'm going to treat myself to a Las Vegas Aces game, their first game versus the Phoenix Mercury. I'm going to take $19, man, out of my budget. You know, a carton of eggs.
Well. Caitlin Clark just did it again. The Indiana Fever's preseason game sold out in under an hour. Meanwhile, over in Las Vegas, A'ja Wilson and the two-time defending champion Aces are practically giving their tickets away like free samples at Costco. How does a rookie outsell the best team in the league? Did A'ja forget to turn on Ticketmaster? Did the Aces marketing budget get lost in Kelsey Plum's shoe closet? Somebody call Vegas. They might need Caitlin Clark just to fill the seats.
Well, it took just 1 hour for Caitlin Clark's return to Carver Hawkeye Arena to be sold out. Tickets went on sale at 9 this morning. They were all gone before general sale to the public even started.
Caitlin Clark doesn't just move the needle, she is the needle. And if you need any more proof of that, the Indiana Fever exhibition game sold out in just about 30 minutes.
Indiana Fever fans are going absolutely wild for their team, and the numbers don't lie. Their first preseason game against Brazil's national team sold out in under an hour. Tickets that originally cost regular prices are now being resold for over $500. That's right. People are paying $500 just to watch Caitlin Clark and the Fever in a preseason matchup. Meanwhile, over in Las Vegas, A'ja Wilson and the Aces are struggling to get people to pay $19. Not a joke, not an exaggeration. $19. That's cheaper than a meal at a decent restaurant.
And I'm going to treat myself, man. I'm going alone. I'm not going to take anybody with me. If you want to come, you got to come yourself. $19, man. That's a ghetto tank of gas, man. But yeah, man. A'ja Wilson, man, commanded $19.
This isn't some exclusive front row experience either. The entire building for the Fever game is packed, and people are still willing to drop hundreds to be there. Meanwhile, in Vegas, you could probably find Aces tickets bundled with a buffet coupon. The Fever's hype is off the charts. The moment Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA, the entire league shifted. People suddenly cared about Indiana basketball again, and the Fever instantly became one of the most in-demand teams. On the other hand, the Aces, a so-called super team, are apparently so uninteresting that people would rather spend their money on anything else.
So the Fever are playing in Iowa, and the game sold out in literally, it didn't matter how long it took to sell out, you couldn't even get in. If you were there, you probably didn't get a ticket. I would say there were 15,000 tickets. Obviously, I think Iowa season ticket holders got first dibs, which is right if they did. And then you're looking at a situation where basically no Fever fans got them. It's a preseason game. This is a preseason game. And it's sold out in about 10 seconds. There was a 10% chance if you tried to buy them, you could get them, which is mad, which is absolute madness. And obviously, look, it's Caitlin Clark going back to Iowa to play where her jersey was retired.
Let's put this into perspective. A pair of courtside Fever tickets for a preseason game could buy a round-trip flight to Vegas, a stay in a hotel, a fancy dinner, and still leave enough change to buy Aces tickets, and probably a jersey or two. The difference is insane. People are tripping over themselves to see Caitlin Clark play, while A'ja Wilson and the Aces are practically begging folks to show up. And it's not just about money, it's about demand. Indiana's arena is filling up because people genuinely want to be there. Meanwhile, Aces games could probably seat an entire high school field trip without breaking capacity.
Tickets went on sale for the preseason game against the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena. They sold out in 45 minutes, folks.
The hype just isn't there. Some folks will say it's about the market. Vegas is a big city with lots of entertainment options. Sure, but last time we checked, Indiana isn't exactly Paris. And yet, the Fever are drawing massive crowds while the Aces are struggling to give tickets away like it's a clearance sale. The Aces should be embarrassed. They're the defending champions, back-to-back winners, and yet they can't even get fans to pay what people spend on a fast food meal.
Go on sale Friday morning, but they're sold out. So I really don't know what they're going to do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities. And, you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out.
Their superstar, A'ja Wilson, supposedly one of the best players in the league, can't even get a crowd to fill the arena for less than the price of a movie ticket. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, a rookie who hasn't played a single WNBA game yet, has the whole world tuned in and paying premium prices. It's not even a competition at this point. The Fever's popularity is skyrocketing, and the Aces are getting left in the dust. Indiana's about to become the most watched team in the league, while Vegas is looking like an afterthought. People aren't excited about A'ja Wilson, Kelsey Plum, or the Aces' so-called dominance. Fans want energy, excitement, and someone who actually moves the needle. So here we are, $600 for a Fever preseason game versus $19 for an Aces game. One team is must-watch, the other is background noise. Caitlin Clark is turning Indiana into a basketball hotspot, and the Aces, well, they better start offering free popcorn with those tickets if they want people to show up.
Expensive cologne and throw on your Rolex and get jazzy with it, man, and walk the red carpet, man. You can do that for $309, man. That's a little too much for me, man. I just want to get in the building and see the face of the league. Let me see what Caitlin. What's up with Caitlin? I wonder how much it's going to cost to see a Caitlin preseason game. Rats, it's already sold out. And listen, let's stop all this talk about how the WNBA has grown, man. The WNBA didn't grow. The NCAA in March Madness made the WNBA.
So let's get this straight. You can really sit courtside and watch A'ja Wilson play for the same price as a burger and fries? That's wild. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's game sold out in under an hour. That's not even a fair comparison at this point. The Caitlin Clark effect is real, and the Aces and their fans are just going to have to deal with it. Think about this. People are out here debating if Caitlin Clark is changing the game, while A'ja Wilson is struggling to sell tickets like it's a clearance sale at a dollar store. The Aces thought they were the hottest thing in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark came in and proved otherwise without even playing a single pro game yet. It's levels to this. Aces fans love to scream that their team is back-to-back champs, but what does it really mean if nobody's checking for you? You could literally walk into an Aces game 5 minutes before tip-off and still get a front row seat like it's open mic night. But Caitlin Clark? The moment those tickets drop, it's like trying to get Beyoncé concert seats. Gone in seconds.
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game, where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa women's basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't. This is already on SeatGeek, which one is super annoying because like there's a lot of us that genuinely want to go and want to be able to afford this kind of stuff. And the fact that there were tickets on SeatGeek before.
And let's be real. This isn't even about skill anymore. It's about impact. Caitlin Clark got people who never watched women's basketball buying tickets, wearing jerseys, and showing up in arenas they didn't even know existed before. Meanwhile, A'ja Wilson's games got the same energy as a high school scrimmage, Plenty of empty seats and discounted popcorn. Asia and the Aces can talk all they want about how they're disrespected, but let's be honest. If people really cared, the demand would reflect it. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark could announce she's playing a pickup game at the local YMCA, and folks would be camping outside like it's Black Friday. It's hilarious watching some people still act like the Caitlin Clark effect is a myth. Every single day, more proof rolls in.
Number one topic in sports, the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Every time this woman steps on the court, she's doing something that we've never seen before. She is officially the face of the league. There's no doubt about it. The numbers don't lie. Whether it's viewership, whether it's ticket attendance, she's doing sold out days.
Ticket sales, through the roof, TV ratings, breaking records, hype, off the charts. Meanwhile, the Aces' biggest headlines are about who's doing their pre-game TikTok dances. Priorities, right? And let's not even start on jersey sales. Caitlin Clark's jersey hasn't even dropped yet, and it's already expected to outsell the entire Aces roster combined. Asia Wilson might have to start giving away jerseys with a meal combo just to keep up. It's crazy how some people still can't accept that Caitlin Clark is the main event. And the Aces? Well, they're just a decent undercard fight. They might get a few cheers here and there, but everybody really came to see the headliner. The numbers don't lie, the fans don't lie, and the impact is obvious. Caitlin Clark has officially taken over, and some folks are just going to have to hold that L.